Hello everyone, and welcome to Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. This is Enhanced Edition by Beamdog Interactive, who also did the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Editions. They did the expansion Interquil between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. They did Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. And today we're going to be playing a module. It's not one of the longer ones. It's not the original campaign, Shadows of Undertide, or Hordes of the Underdark. We're going to premium modules, and we're going to be playing Darkness over Daggerford. Developed by Ossian Studios, published by Beamdog, starting level at 8. Number of players 1. To many, the town of Daggerford is of little consequence. To others, however, it is of immeasurable value. The nearby great cities of Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate would do well to look over their shoulders at what is brewing in this once sleepy town, prepared to delve into the dark mysteries surrounding Daggerford. So let's create a new character. This is a fairly short campaign, but that's kind of why I wanted to cover it, because it's been a while since I did a CRPG on here. I think the last one actually was the Storm of Zahir campaign in Neverwinter Nights 2, which did not go well at the end. So, let's go for female character. Let's see, what's the difference between elf and half-elf? Elf gets +2 dex, -2 con. Favorite class wizard. Sleeplessness, hardiness versus enchant, +2 against enchantments. Proficiency in long sword rapier. Skill affinity, learn, search, or listen, search, spot, keen sense of active search checks automatically. Ooh, that's very good, especially for playing in a Let's Play format. Low light vision. Half elves get sleeplessness, hardiness versus. Okay, so I don't get the automatic stuff, and I don't get the. I only get half of the affinity, but I don't get any stat score changes, and I can take any class for favorite class. I'm going to go for a proper elf. Oh, I can't. That's for roleplay stuff. I do have a class in mind. I don't have a specific build yet, but I'm sure it'll make itself known. Trying to. Yeah, that's a bow. So I'm going to start out by putting points into Rogue, because I want to go into Arcane Archer. So I need. Actually, no. I'm going to go into Bard, because I get arcane spells that way. So I need Weapon Focus Longbow or Shortbow, Point Blank Shot, BAB +6, Elf or Half Elf, and cast first level arcane spells. Bard should cover all of those. Of course, Chaotic Good. Abilities. So Bards need Dex and Charisma. So let's go there. I should at least be flat Constitution. It gives me more skill points. So let's go 12 there. Strength doesn't matter. Wisdom also really doesn't matter that much. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Wisdom affects saving throws, but there's enough stuff in the game that helps with saving throws. Package-wise, I'm going to configure my package. So I'm going to go into Open Lock. Let's see, parry is. I think that's an action. It's the modified attack roll if they can glow. Check means the attack doesn't damage the parrying character. Yeah, it's a parry mode. I don't need that. Appraise. Lore. Persuade. And bluff. I don't think I can take. Oh, I can't take point blank shot as my first feat. Boom. I'm going to get all the cantrips, so... Under customize, there's some stuff you can do, but keep in mind this is still, you know... This is Neverwinter Nights 1. Oh, I do like that outfit. So I can't do anything too crazy here. Yeah. Vadramere. Actually, I like that a lot. Yeah, that works. I'm going to hit play. It's automatically going to bump me up to level 8. Ossian Studios.
In between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate lies the bustling town of Daggerford, a travel stop for merchants and adventurers alike along the tradeway. Daggerford, however, has suffered a terrible tragedy. Duke Pwyll Greatshout is dead, killed by a vile beast while on a hunt. The circumstances surrounding his death are suspicious. All of Daggerford mourns his loss. Now, a wealthy merchant by the name of Matagar Bugo has risen from the town council to become the new leader of the town. He titles himself the Baron of Daggerford and proclaims, "The outlook is golden," with aspirations to make Daggerford the next great mercantile city to rival even Waterdeep. Yet, from the land surrounding the town, news of strange tidings has begun to spread. Bandits are attacking the tradeway caravans more frequently, and livestock have been seen to simply vanish in broad daylight. The Daggerford militia has been unable to find any answers to these problems, and whoever is responsible remains a mystery. Perhaps the outlook for Daggerford is not as golden as many wish to believe, now that the Duke is gone.
You shake off slumber slowly, clearing the dim fog of sleep from your weary eyes. It is quiet. Too quiet. The creak of the caravan wagon's heavy axles and the steady rumble of its wheels upon the tradeway road are strangely absent. After quickly rubbing the sleep from your tired eyes, you pause to consider the events of the past few days. In Waterdeep, a fat halfling merchant named Felias hired you to accompany his caravan on this routine journey south along the tradeway road towards the town of Daggerford. Accompanying you is your longtime friend and faithful companion, Telerade. You don't know how many times you've saved each other's lives, but this seasoned fighter with long flowing dark hair and a mischievous smile is your most trusted companion. Quickly looking around the small caravan wagon, you notice that your friend Telerine is not here. Instead, you spot the fat halfling merchant, Felias, wringing his sweaty hands nervously. Wake me just for this? Well, since I'm already awake, I might as well step outside. Valius bows before turning on his heels and leaving you alone to gather your belongings. And gain your levels. You may spend a few moments in contemplation by the bed in order to focus on your abilities and any memorized spells before venturing outside. And, of course, I want to level up manually. Alright. Game options. Sound. Bring up voices significantly. Bring up music a little bit. And bring up sounds a little bit. So, level 2, I'm going to continue to be a bard. You can see my attack bonus is -1, because that's not base. Boom. Continue into appraise, bluff, lore, open lock when possible, can persuade. My other points, like my leftover points, will probably go into Yeah, disable trap for sure. What? Cost 2. Okay. Oh, it's not a class skill, that's why. Concentration. Take resistance, of course. For level 1 spells, of course, I want sleep. And probably cure light wounds. Let's see. Let me find my base attack bonus. I think it's up here. No, that's feats, skills, character sheet. Oh, it's this +1. I think. Let me equip my light crossbow. Thanks. Yeah, my attack bonus is 1. BAB, I mean. Blech. Bard. Appraise. Bluff. Open lock. Persuade. Alright, now we get into the interesting stuff of, you know, what I do for my feats. Let's see, rapid reload. Oh, it's +2. The character is able to reload so quickly that they get the same number of attacks with any crossbow as they would if they were using a normal bow. I'm probably going to use a bow, though. Rapid shot. A character with this feat gains an extra attack per round with a ranged weapon, excluding crossbows. When a rapid shot is attempted, the extra attack is made at the character's highest base attack bonus, but all attacks within the round suffer a -2 penalty. Let's take weapon focus short bow. And get another level 1 spell. Identify. Level 4, Bard. I get to increase an ability score, so let's go into Dex. You know where the points go. How did I miss a lore point? Oh, because I put into open lock instead. Let's see, I get a level 2 spell. 2 level 2 spells. What's Sound Burst? Creatures with an area effect will take 1d8 and ooh, yes. AoE chance to stun as well as just some free damage. And let's take Cat's Grace. Let's see. I can't quite take Arcane Archer yet. I can't put Persuade up anymore. Weird. Right, concentration. Oh, 0 points, though. Let's see, I get another level 1 spell. Let's take, Oh, Mage Armor works differently. Yes. That's very handy. It's for a level 2 spell. See, Fox's Cunning is Int. Eagle's Splendor is Ka. Let's just take Cure Moderate Wounds. That's always a safe bet. I think I need 1 more. BAB. Alright, another feat. Called Shot. Ability to make a potentially disabling attacking his opponent's arms or legs. Made at -4 penalty and overcome the target's discipline skill check. The successful one reduces opponent's movement by 20%, gives him -2 to the dexterity. Against the arms, gives a cumulative -2 on attack rolls. Combat casting. Does not suffer standard -4 to concentration when casting defensively within 4 meters of an enemy. Dodge is +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks from current target or last attacker. AC is nice, but it's not what I care about on my bard. Well, it's not what I'm particularly interested in on my bard. Let's put it that way. Still spell. This is the somatic. Penalties incurred from casting an armor do not apply to a spell prepared with this feat. Stilled spell occupies a spell slot 1 level higher than normal. Scribe scroll. Yeah, what the hey, I'll take rapid shot. Still can't take Arcane Archer. Do I... +3. I do wish I could just check my base attack bonus in this sheet. I think it's 4. I think Arcane Archer is, like, you're supposed to put your second 10 levels into it. Let's see. Lore's capped out, so keep going into concentration. I get a 2nd level spell and 2 3rd level spells. Clarity is removes effective daze, sleeps, confusion, stun, charm. Protects against all mind affecting effects until it expires. For every effect removed, the target sustains 1 point of damage. Oof. Sorry, I thought I had a good idea of what I was gonna take. Ghostly Visage is surrounded by Ghostly Nimbus of Light that grants damage reduction 5 over +1, prevents all spells of level 1 or lower from affecting the caster, and grants 10% of concealment. Right, level 3 spells. Charm Monster could be interesting. Displacement is 50% concealment. Similar to the effects of Displacer Beast. Ooh, I can take slow. I can't take... Oh, and I can take haste. These are like the most broken spells in D&D. Bump up to another point of dexterity. Oh, it costs 2 points for open lock. That's the issue. I don't think I need that much more bluff. Open lock is going to be much more helpful. Oh, and the cap. I'll just keep it in bluff then. More level 3 spell. Wounding Whispers. The caster is surrounded with whispers that ensure any creature that hits the caster for 1d6 plus 1 per level points of sonic damage. Again, I don't intend to take too many points of damage, but... Alright, let's use the bed. Focus on abilities and memorize spells before going outside. Oh wait, no, I need to... Right. It's been a bit since I've played either Neverwinter Nights game, so go to the spell book. Let's see. Wait, I don't need to memorize things. I'm a bard. Let's see. I really don't want these things on my hotbar. These are cantrips. Cantrips are not useful. Bard song. So I need the perform skill to add buffs to the party while I'm playing. Let's see. I'm gonna want Cure Moderate Wounds and Sound Burst. Sleep. Mage Armor. Haste and Slow. Those are going to be my go-to spells here. So let's go ahead and take these. Alright. Equip the crossbow, because even if I prefer a short bow, this is still going to be helpful. Oh, I didn't notice I had these scrolls. And a suit of leather armor. Wait. Quick save. Telerade, your longtime friend and stalwart adventuring companion, grins and waves as you dismount from Felias' unstable caravan wagon into the cold evening rain. A seasoned fighter with long flowing dark brown hair and a mischievous smile, Telerade has been your faithful partner on almost all your past adventures. So you're already enjoying the rain? Telerade brushes strands of long wet hair from her face and laughs heartily despite the pounding rain. The wyvern's other head was chewing on your backside. Pausing, Telerade looks around nervously and quickly shifts one hand toward the worn scabbard where Callias, her favorite longsword, is sheathed. Telerade whispers in a hushed voice. What's wrong, Telerade? Well, I might, but I don't have control of things. Alright. We've got Bandit Blade, Bandit Mage, Bandit Leader, Bandit Archer. Alright. I'm gonna need to ask you to back off. Let's see. Sound burst. Pop a potion. And then keep going after that one mage. Actually, what I should do is cast Sleep over there. Try and get the blade and the mages. I can at least equip a melee weapon and get a coup de grace. Wait, is a coup de grace not a thing in this edition? Alright, they're near death. I'm gonna do the guaranteed damage of a sound burst. There's a lot of loot to be had. Alright, I will be fine. Because I can just kind of plink at him from afar. Amara Leontine. Yeah, I don't know why the voices are so quiet. Alchemist Fire and a Torch. Even if it's not stuff I particularly need, it's something I can sell for scraps of gold. Like, Alchemist's Fire is, for the uninitiated, it does 1d6 fire damage, but you can also code it, you can code a weapon, so it'll gain a 1d4 fire damage bonus for short term. I did not know that. I don't know if it does that in Pathfinder. Of course, that's 3.5e based. This is the just 3rd edition. Some bolts, more of that. Ooh, I'm gonna have some cash to spend. Not an obscene amount of cash to spend, but enough to get some proper armor, you know? I should note something. I don't take role-playing particularly seriously in a game with pre-written responses. Oh, that one's near death. Do you want me to, like, heal you? Cast spell, bard, 0. Cure minor wounds might get you up. Oh, okay. So that's why I'm just crassly going around and looting things. Like, it's easier for me to roleplay if playing Oblivion than Skyrim. Alright. Amara Leontine. You don't look like an animature yourself. Thradra Mare. Pleased to meet you. You think she may be alive then? I didn't want to cancel out of that, but I do need to lower music a bit. Not an amateur, pleased to meet you. I think she's alive. Politely, thank you. It's very kind of you to say so. Reagan Brunick. Oh, hello, Felias. The halfling merchant mops his brow with a handkerchief, his bulky frame shaking and his breath erratic. We were attacked and something happened to Telerade. I am sorry, friend. I saw some strange lights, but I could not see what was happening. Hardly a loot, worthy of risking life and limb, even for the most desperate. This road is usually safe from such madness. But I forget my manners. My thanks to you for your help in saving us. Oh, here, take this as a token of my gratitude. It is a small price to pay for keeping my skin. Thank you, Felias. I'll talk to you again when I'm ready to move on, then. Because I also want to talk to Reagan Brunigar. This woman's manner is gruff and unfriendly. I'll keep this brief, then. This area seems rife with danger, so I could use a sword arm to back me up. Interested? First, I must ask what skills you possess that might aid our cause. Though girded in full plate armor, Reagan moves with cat-like fluidity. I had noticed and think your skills would be complementary to mine. Glad to have you on board, Reagan. Let me adjust your equipment. So you don't get too attached. Reagan's armor is... These blue woolen tunics, decorated with Helm's emblem, are common among the good people of Luthvar, the Hellmite stronghold, city near Darkhold. So it is plate armor with +2 versus fear, +1 concentration, and +1 discipline. The Helm shield. Tower shield is a veritable... Oh, it's just a tower shield. Yeah, it's just a tower shield. And Reagan's sword. This sword, owned by Reagan Brunagar, was blessed by Helm himself. This was a rare gift indeed, with the weapon being imbued with powers against the undead. So it's a long sword, plus 2d6 versus undead, and +1 keen, which I think doubles its crit range, and low light yellow. Alright. I have a potion of aid. You can take a potion of cure moderate wounds as well. And it wouldn't hurt to have a crossbow with some bolts, since you are a fighter, and I think fighters automatically can work with. Or you might actually be a paladin. Let me see. Cast spell, attack nearest, follow, stand your ground, guard, special abilities, more actions. Examine. Here we go. Yeah, you're a fighter, not a paladin. Alright, let's talk to Felias. I'm ready to move on now. It is clear from the look in Felias' eyes that the merchant is very much relieved to have arrived behind the safety of Daggerford's stone walls. The halfling smiles warmly. Thank you, Felias. That's most kind of you. As Felias turns to leave, the young woman called Amira Leontine seems to be lost in thought. She starts to walk away before turning and approaching you. I fear there may be evil at work here in Daggerford. The Duke's sister, the Lady Bronwyn, left town several moons ago on a ducal mission, and yet, despite the death of her brother, she has not returned. I, for one, find that most strange. I agree. I'll be staying at the Chateau Elite Inn for the foreseeable future. Perhaps you'll be interested in meeting me there. I have what I think might be an interesting offer for you. What kind of an offer? I'm sorry, but I can't go into that now. Please see me at the Chateau Elite if you want to discuss this in more detail. I see. I'll take upon your offer. Right, so we are in the city of Daggerford. Ginny Tollerson. You look lost, friend. Not lost, though I could use a few pointers about Daggerford. Well, Daggerford can be a bit overwhelming to newcomers. Farmers from the south visit to sell their wares. Sailors come to Daggerford for dry dock repairs and relaxation when they can find it. We've also got 2 temples, 2 taverns, a fancy inn for the rich landowners, and a thriving marketplace. Tell me about the marketplace. Daggerford's market is a fluid operation, continually evolving based on what's in season and which farmer has brought in a good crop. You'll also find some traveling merchants like tailors, potters, and such. Anything else I can help you with? Tell me about the farmers. Well, the farmers mostly live to the south and come up to Daggerford to sell their wares in the markets. They're good folk. Perhaps a bit too good sometimes when it comes to getting their due from the landowners. What else would you like to know? Tell me about the sailors. Most sailors in Daggerford are employed by the Mariners Alliance, who have a base of operations here. Feel free to pay them a visit, though you won't get to meet anyone important. All the higher-ups keep to themselves in the basement. Temples? We've got 2 temples in Daggerford. One is a temple to Lathander, run by our own Leon Sunmist, a nice fellow, if a bit too pious for his own good sometimes. The other temple is a shrine to Shantea, run by Maravina. She's a fine lady and does good things for the farmers and the people of Daggerford. Taverns. There are 2 taverns in town. One, the Happy Cow, is frequented by the farmers and is a clean and safe place to sit down with a pint. The owner, Fulber Hard Cheese, is well known in these parts and well connected, if you know what I mean. The other tavern, the Blackstone Inn, isn't really worth your time. What's wrong with the Blackstone Inn? Let's just say if you're looking to stay out of trouble, you should steer clear of that place, even though militia no longer keeps tags on Gilgamesh and his thieving cronies. Tell me about the fancy inn. Well, if you've got champagne taste when it comes to inns and such, could certainly do worse than the Chateau Elite. It's a nice enough place, and just a little too upper crusty for my liking. Alright, you're a font of valuable information. Well, I've been in Daggerford my whole life and love the place, so I've taken upon myself to be a sort of one-woman tourist center to keep folks like you coming back. I've heard all I need, thank you. So the Chateau Elite is right there. It even has a doorman, jeez. Yeah, I'm not quite elite yet. Alright, let's just do kind of a lap around the perimeter. Get stuff marked on the map. Thander Temple. Yeah, that's the Ducal Castle. Sorcerer's Encapsulate. Interesting. It's just a fancier way of saying Wizard's Tower. There's a way into the sewer there. The outlook is golden, so says the Baron of Daggerford in his golden booklet. Dervil's Bright Blade. Now this seems like a place I'd want to go. Vadi Iron Eater. Greetings, good Sir Dwarf. It's a very interesting tattoo you have there, Derval. The colors are quite unique. Vadi scowls, a no doubt pointless protest left hanging on her lips. I'm interested in taking a look at your stock. And that be not the worst idea you'll have today. I was going to tell you something more about the technique used to make these here tattoos. Go on. Aye, well, it'd be of great use in the manufacture and construction of certain superior weapons, if you be getting my drift. By the look of your hands, you've yet to do a day's hard work graft in your life, so I'm not expecting you to understand the complexities of such a thing. You're such a kidder. Don't rise to it is my advice. I can't help myself. What I'm saying is that I can offer you a little more than the standard selection of weapons. I have a few specials I've put together lying around the store here, but if you happen to come across any broken bounty, then I'll be able to help you stick it all back together too. Well, that does sound interesting. I'll do that. Can I see your stock then? Right. Torches, not really necessary. Especially not at this level. I'll sell the Warrior's Tunic for the extra GP. Every GP counts. Where is the split? There we go. I'll sell half of these. The extra fire damage could be very useful. I'll keep the extra stack of bolts. Oh, these light crossbows are worth a good bit. Spears not so much, but they are pointy sticks. Let's see. Small shield +4, tower shield +2, large shield +1. Lesser gauntlets of ogre power. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of how helmets look in general. Let's see. This is all fairly standard stuff aside from Daggerford's defense, which is chainmail, +3 versus outsider, +5 versus fear. Wow, there's some extremely expensive stuff here. Weapons-wise, you can get a short bow +1 for 835. That is worth keeping in mind. Can I get a regular short bow here, though? For in the meantime. I must just be glancing over it. Longbow +2, composite +1, composite +2. Two-bladed sword. Alright, I'll just have to keep in mind that the +1 is here. You sell basic potions. Ring of Jade. Oh, a light ring. Gold ring. Glittering necklace. Alright. So next time on Let's Play Darkness over Daggerford, we're going to start talking to some folks and seeing about getting some work while we're in town. See you guys then.